Design procedures are the sequences of steps and methods employed during the design process to achieve user-centered design. Mr. Donald Arthur Norman, a design psychology expert, states that design procedures have evolved from a first-generation linear design to a second-generation iterative approach. In the early stages, the design process was typically linear, proceeding in a single direction with one round of analysis and design output, resulting in a final product without any iterations. Later, design procedures focused on user needs, systematic and standardized design processes, functions, etc., which is the spiral procedure. In 2003, Professor V. Kumar from the Institute of Design at the Illinois Institute of Technology proposed an innovative design planning model. It begins with context research and proceeds through a series of steps. User research, frame insights, making plans. Validating the design model, implementation phase, and lastly, the iterative process. This model falls under the category of the spiral procedure. Such design procedures can be applied in strategic, top-level design practices conducted with a holistic perspective, as well as in a series of design activities that initiate a particular design problem. Therefore, we can deeply analyze design procedures from macroscopic and microscopic viewpoints. Macro design procedures refer to the overall design activity flow characterized by strategic top-level planning. In the book Design Strategic Thinking and Innovative Design Methods, the author Nan Zhang has summarized 3 representative macro design models: the total design process, the system design model, and the RACE design model. The total design process was proposed in 1991 by Professor S. U. Department of Engineering Design, the University of Strathclyde. This model represents a holistic design process that integrates market analysis, information analysis and synthesis, conceptual design, detailed design, manufacture, marketing, and sales. This global design concept demonstrates strategic thinking at the product level. The system design model was introduced in 1997 by Richard Buchanan, the former dean of the School of Design at Carnegie Mellon University. This model advocates beginning at the strategic and corporate mission level, collecting design issues, developing concepts, building models, and undergoing iterative process until the product is launched. The RACE research, analysis, concept, execution innovation design model was proposed around 2010. Francesco Zerlo, dean of the School of Design at Politecnico di Milan, split it into pre-design and design, arranged in a 4-quadrant layout. Each quadrant delineates the research direction and design methods, mapping the transition from pre-design to design. This design process represents a linear direction from research to action and a 3-dimensional cycle from the concrete to the abstract and back to the concrete. The pre-design involves conducting further design analysis based on findings from the initial research phase. The outcomes of this analysis are then applied to specific design activities, transforming these into clearly defined constraints, schemes, instructions, and objectives requiring extensive data collection and research. Now that you have understood macro design procedures, let's learn micro design procedures, which refer to design activities that originate from addressing a specific problem. Common micro design procedures include the 3I model from IDEO, the EDIPT model from Stanford D School, and the double diamond model proposed by the British Design Council, to name a few. IDEO's 3I design thinking model is composed of 3 key stages: inspiration, ideation, and implementation. Each stage is characterized by a series of iterative activities integrating empathy, collaboration, and holistic thinking, creating a circular framework for design thinking. The EDIPT design thinking model is an acronym that stands for empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. Its primary goal is cultivating students' design thinking skills, empowering them to innovate and create during project development. Each phase is guided by fundamental principles and equipped with corresponding methodologies and tools. This model is currently one of the most applied design thinking models. The double diamond model, a design process illustrating divergence and convergence, was introduced by the British Design Council in 2005. This model divides the design process into 4 phases: discover, define, develop, and deliver. The first diamond phase is about identifying and defining the real problem by understanding the real needs of users. The second diamond is about creatively ideating, designing, and testing, leading to the visualization of the creative output. The process transitions from unknown possibilities to known certainties, addressing design challenges step by step.